How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be going over what I'm bringing for my battle against Nexus. This is week 3 of the BUBL Bulby's Ultimate Battle League. If you have any questions about what all of this is, there is a intro video to this sort of series, so check it out in the description. It will probably be referred to as a draft analysis. But yeah, jumping straight into it, he has a pretty scary team. He drafted really top heavy, which means he picked up a lot of really expensive Pokemon and then kind of just padded it out with the lower cost Pokemon. He was really indecisive on his team, actually. I think at first I wasn't too hot on it, but after having mocked against it, I definitely respect it. There's a lot of really cool tools here, and it's just a fun team. I like all of the Pokemon on it. So he's got Terra, Water, Ogerpon, Wellspring. I say Terra Water because that's the only type it can terrestrialize into. Now the issue with Ogerpon is like it can do multiple things. It can set up spikes, it can leech seed and stuff like that. Especially because this one's specially bulky when it terrestrializes. But it can only be one Terra type, which is what kind of makes it a little bit one-dimensional. That thing costs like 25 points, whereas my top Pokemon, Gouging Fire, was only 17 points. To be fair though, Gouging Fire with a Terra was banned because it's just that good. So, besides the point, he also has Cinderace, which I'm jealous of. If I didn't draft Gouging Fire, I probably would have drafted Cinderace because I just love that Pokemon. Banded Cinderace is definitely a threat. We have to keep an eye out for him. Raichu with Terra, that can definitely put a hole in my team as well. So if Raichu's there, gotta be careful. We got Jirachi, Comfey, KYUREM, which is actually a threat, especially Specs KYUREM. Specs KYUREM just comes in and something's taking a lot of damage or dying. He's got Okidogi, which if you've watched any Draft League before, you'll know Uzi did wonders with Okidogi. Okidogi's a great Pokemon. Mandibuzz, Donphan, and Sableye. I don't think any of his Pokemon are like to be disrespected. In my matchup with him personally, I think Comfey and Sableye shouldn't come because I have Hatterene and Hatterene kind of walls both of them. And that's because Sableye, of course, relies on Prankster, and if it uses a status move, Hatterene just bounces it back. Comfey, on the other hand, Hatterene has Psychic Noise, so we can stop it from using Giga Drain and Draining Kiss every other turn, and then just Mystical Fire its special attack down. So I was thinking of running Psychic Terrain, but I thought it was maybe overkill, so we decided just to go with Psychic Noise for that. But yeah, let's get into my team that I'm bringing, actually. So at the top of the team is Sinistcha, aka Funeral. We're running a Scarf set again, because I don't know, I think it's quite nice here. This slot is always like, I feel like my 6th slot is always a toss-up. We considered Cloyster again, and we considered Crocodile in this slot as well. Monkey Dory, I did do some tests with, and Frisk is super nice, but I just don't think Monkey Dory was doing much else, unfortunately. But yeah, I like the sort of get out of jail free card that Memento Scarf provides if a Pokemon's getting a little too set up. I like being able to come in and just strength slap a physical attacker down, which Nexus has a lot of physical attackers. And otherwise, he doesn't have too many switches into Shadow Ball if Mandibuzz doesn't show up, which I don't know if it will. This is a tricky one because I think Crocodile, if he came and he got Stealth Rocks up, that puts a lot of pressure on KYUREM, which is super nice. But from my testing, I wasn't really able to get much like opportunity to get Stealth Rocks up against this team in particular. Maybe that's just a skill issue. I don't know. Anyways, we're doing Scarf Sinistcha again. It has enough speed to outspeed Ogerpon Wellspring. I don't think we're even trying to do Cinderace because my next Pokemon, Fraudian, aka Gouging Fire, is kind of built to take on Cinderace. It's built to take on Ogerpon. It's kind of built to take on Okidogi as well. So Gouging Fire is a physical defensive set. We've got Heat Crash, Dragon Tail, Sunny Day, and Morning Sun. Sunny Day will make it so Ogerpon's water Ivy Cudgels hurt a lot less. Like a lot less. Photosynthesis will give us a defense boost. Morning Sun is going to heal more in the sun. Of course, the same goes for Ogerpon. Synthesis will heal a lot more Ogerpon in the sun. But the plan is just to Dragon Tail out so it doesn't get set up. Nexus is a big fan of setup Pokemon, so I wouldn't be surprised if 4 out of 6 of his Pokemon at least had a setup move of some sort. So yeah, Gouging Fire is kind of just here to turn down the physical offensive setup mons. At full HP, we can live a +2 Ivy Cudgel Terra Water with this guy, and that's without the sun. So if that were to occur, I would come in and I would click Dragon Tail. We can't have Gouging Fire without having Bullet, the Corviknight. This is a especially bulky Corviknight this week, and we're mixing it up, guys. He's not just running the same 4 moves, I promise. I mean, Corviknight kind of just does one job. He wants to U-turn, he wants to roost, he wants to defog, and he wants to have another attack. Of course, you can do Iron Defense Body Press, but I just thought Iron Head was better here. Ironhead's mostly nice for KYUREM, which is kind of what this Corviknight is for. Specs KYUREM, after leftovers, doesn't 2-hit KO us. So the idea would be to just, you know, come in on a Specs Ice Beam and then kind of go from there. Maybe get a Roost off. I wouldn't want to spam Roost in front of it because that's just giving him the opportunity to freeze. So I'd probably U-turn at some point. But yeah, of course, Corviknight is going to get rid of hazards if Nexus decides to set any up. Nexus actually has a lot of opportunity to remove hazards as well. He has Court Change on Cinderace, Defog on Mandibuzz, and Rapid Spin on Donphan, which is another reason why I didn't exactly bring them. We're kind of got a weird matchup because I've got Hatterene, which can bounce them back, and I've got other ways to remove them, and he's also, you know, got a lot of ways to remove them and also put them on my side of the field with Cinderace. So it was just a weird hazard game to where I was like, I don't even want to play that game. I'm not even going to worry about it. But of course, I will always worry a little. That's why we have Defog on Corviknight. Fourth Pokemon is Hattricia, the Hatterene. We tried a bunch of different sets with this one this week, but we decided to go with Assault Vest again, mostly because all of its moves are damaging. We could have run Citrus Berry and maybe doubled down on the physically defensive side of this Pokemon. But yeah, this thing's kind of just here to, I mean, I'll be honest, I really like it as a Jirachi punishment. If Jirachi wants to swap in on Hatterene to, you know, take a fairy move, you know, say we send this thing in against KYUREM, you know, I can Nuzzle or a Mystical Fire and catch Jirachi, and it's kind of just there to punish that. Psychic Noise, of course, is also super good in the Comfey. It's also very nice into Sableye because Magic Bounce stops Sableye from doing any shenanigans, and of course it just stops hazard setup by Jirachi and Donphan. One of my favorite things I did during the mocks was I did a double swap and I caught Jirachi Thunder Waving me, and that managed to paralyze it. But yeah, Hatterene's just here to just do its best. It did great last week. I just wish I had Psyshock instead of Future Sight. That was an oversight on my part. Fifth Pokemon is Hitmonlee, which is going to be his first and last game. I'm going to do a quick spoiler. I'm dropping some Pokemon, and by some I mean 4. I think I'm dropping 4 Pokemon and picking up 4 new ones next week. I think the team looks much better next week. I feel like my points won't be spread as thin between 11 Pokemon. I think drafting 10 Pokemon is a nice sweet spot. I think 11, you're maybe spreading your Pokemon a bit too thin in terms of point value, but that's besides the point. First and last game from Hitmonlee here. We're running High Jump Kick, Earthquake, Mach Punch, and Close Combat. It looks like a very weird moveset, but this guy is mostly here for KYUREM, to be honest. And this guy is most likely going to be Terra, because we have Terra Captain Hitmonlee, of course. We've got Terra Fighting, very basic, but this thing basically, it's a nuke. It's a nuclear bomb. If Sableye's not there, which it shouldn't be, because Sableye isn't very good into my team because of Hatterene. Hatterene kind of just handles it. If Sableye isn't there, we Terrasilize Hitmonlee and we just hit Terra Fighting High Jump Kick, and it will do so much damage. I think it does like half to Mandibuzz, depending on its spread. So yeah, there's not many switch-ins for this thing. I think Comfey can come in on it, but it's not coming in on it comfortably. I just realized I made a pun. Of course, we've got Earthquake coverage for Raichu. We've got Close Combat just in case Sableye is there, and we don't want to, you know, High Jump Kick a Ghost. Also, if we see Protect at all, we've got Close Combat as backup. And then, of course, Mach Punch just to get any of those KOs that we need. I'll be real, Hitmonlee's kind of the star of the show here, but the Pokemon that I pick up over Hitmonlee next week, I think would have probably done better for me anyway. So it will be sad to see him go if he puts on a show here. But I think the replacement for him would have put on a better show, maybe not because it's not Terramon. Anyways, last Pokemon is Kilowattrel. Speaking of Terramons, we're running Terra Fairy Kilowattrel. I don't plan on Terrasilizing this thing. I feel like Hitmonlee is generally the better Terra, but it depends on what we're facing, I suppose. If Terra Fairy is, of course, nice for KYUREM. You know, KYUREM doesn't get to just spam dragon moves as often when I've got 2 fairies on my team. We're running Wise Glasses. This went through some renditions. We had no, we didn't have Wide Lens. We had Expert Belt on this the whole time, and then I realized I'm literally never getting any super effective hits on, because like the super effective damage I'll be doing is against Ogerpon or Okidoki, and I was like, dude, I'm literally never getting to hit super effectively. Expert Belt's kind of a waste. Let's swap it to something else. Eventually we landed on Wise Glasses. Wise Glasses is just 1.1 power to its special attacks. We could have ran Sharp Beak. We could have ran Battery. I think is it Battery? I'm washed. I don't remember what the electric item boosting is. Regardless, Kilowattrel is just here to come in, Volt Switch, and if Donphan is there, Hurricane on the predicted Volt Switch. It's nice for Okie Dokie as well. It outspeeds his whole team. There's like no reason not to bring it. Kilowattrel also gives me information. If a Pokemon outspeeds me, then I know it's Scarf. Just a nice thing to have as well, especially if Raichu's a concern. We can obviously start taking Thunderbolts with Volt Absorb. And that is my 6 that we're bringing against Nexus. I hope we can finally pick up a win, because otherwise I think if I want to get playoffs, I've got to like really win the next 4 games after this, which I don't know if that's going to happen. Something, a little bit of an inside joke is that people Ray is calling me Reggie Gigas because, you know, slow start. Generally in Draft League, I start off pretty slow. I don't like win battles at first and then I kind of, you know, start locking in. But I don't know, will I beat the Reggie Gigas allegations today? I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I'd love to, but I mean, I'm gonna go play Pokemon Go for a couple hours. It's Dialga Palkia Origin raid day today. I'm gonna go grind and get some sun in me, and then hopefully the sun powers me up. I mean, I'm running a sun team, so thanks for checking this out. I'll see you guys in the battle. It is time. Okay. Yep, KYUREM is expected. Absolute war machine over here. Mandibuzz, no Donphan, so that's nice. I think Mandibuzz is a little bit easier. Comfey, yeah, I mean, this is pretty much like a lineup of 6 that I would expect. Looking at his team, I think Terra Hitmonlee goes crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think there's merit for Kilowattrel too, but yeah, I think we can get away with leading maybe Kilowattrel. Let's get it. Me and Nexus. I'm so nervous every time we do these, man. Khaled! Yup, I had a feeling he was gonna just lead this, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Music was probably a bit too loud, sorry. I think we just immediately go Corviknight to try and get a feel for the damage. I mean, if he just starts Dragon Dancing, then I mean, what do I do? What do I have for Dragon Dance? That's like my biggest fear. I am Terra Fairy, so he has to remember that. I could just Terra Fairy and go crazy here, so he might actually just swap too. What's his swap in? Probably Jirachi, right? Do I want to just rip Fairy? Low-key. Low-key. Yeah, his swap is probably Jirachi, and then I have my bullet here. Yeah, I think we just play with what's in front of us. I'm faster. If he swaps, I'm faster, so he's not Scarf. If he swaps. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It's whoever swaps first, I think. Or he might just straight up Ice Beam. Nope, he swaps. Okay, so he's not Scarf, I'm pretty sure. Jirachi, yep. Okay, Jirachi. What do you want to do to me? What do you want to do to me? Jirachi, there's like a lot. Jirachi's great because there's a lot of things it can do, but I feel like I could definitely see hazards just straight up stealth rocking it, you know? And then making me have to defog them away. So I could totally just U-turn out. Yeah, let's just do it. Body slam. Oh, all right, dude. We're doing hate. That's some real hatred right there, Nexus. That's some real hatred. Jirachi, Corviknight, and then he used Body Slam. How much damage did that do? It did like 30 HP. Yeah, he might just not have any attack investment, to be honest. He might just be like bulky Jirachi, just trying to do some status shenanigans. I mean, what is stopping me from just going into Gouging Fire here? I mean, I guess just him trying to status me, which is kind of annoying. Suppose I could just go into Funeral. I mean, I don't think he's going to want Jirachi to just get nuked that early, right? Mandibuzz is usually the swap in, I would say. Yeah, well, let's just do Gouging Fire. Let's get it. Leftovers Jirachi. Cannot say I'm surprised. No, I can't tower. What the hell? Can't tower this guy. What the hell am I doing? I mean, I can get parried and stuff, which is annoying, but this thing's defensive guiding fire, so I think it's okay. I'm just gonna Sunny Day, I think, and then we'll go from there. Let me get that sun up, baby. So from Mandibuzz, I imagine. Yep. Let me get that sun up, boy. Gouging Fire, Heat Crash. In the sun. Doing some good damage to a defensive Mandibuzz. Though Mandibuzz does get like Iron Defense, it does get Foul Play, it does get Toxic and stuff. Foul Play's not doing too much. Toxic is kind of my main concern. Question is, would he want to Toxic raw while I've got Hatrisha? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What else does Mandibuzz like to do? Iron Defense? Yeah, I think we just go Hatrisha. I don't think there's any reason to stay in with Gouging Fire here. I don't want him to get poisoned. I don't mind if Hatrisha gets Foul Played, I don't think. I don't know what else Mandibuzz does besides kind of just come in and be annoying. I might swap out if any Taunt. Oh, that's fine. Sure. He's got Taunt on his Mandibuzz. Taunt. Awesome. So he's taunted. Honestly, I think I just nuzzle. Yeah, there's no reason not to nuzzle. No reason not to nuzzle. Whatever comes in is getting paralyzed. Hopefully Jirachi comes in and gets nuzzled. That'll be ironic. What else could he go into? KYUREM could maybe? Oh no, not KYUREM. KYUREM's not a swap. I mean, I guess. Yeah, KYUREM's not a swap for Hatterene. What am I saying? Could be Dogi. This is a very swap heavy game though, which is why I didn't run like terrain or anything like that. We were considering it. Yeah, Jirachi comes in. We're punishing Jirachi. Cool. Jirachi. Mystical Fire in the Sun's doing some good. Wait, Mystical Fire in the Sun's doing really good damage onto Jirachi. It's so tempting. He might be like a. Well, no, he's not Solve Acid. He's literally. I literally am looking at Jirachi with leftovers. I did have Rocky Helmet on this to punish U-turning Jirachi, but we swapped it for leftovers because it allows me to live 2 Specs Ice Beams from KYUREM. Jirachi. I don't really want to take Iron Heads. I don't really want to get Body Slam Parrot either, though, to be honest. So I'm wondering if Hatterene just clicks Mystical Fire here. What do I need Hatterene for? It's nice for Comfey. I think we need it for Comfey. Kilowattrel can't get parried. Because we're an electric type. I mean, honestly, I think... I'm gonna go Funeral. I'm gonna go Teapot. So I don't... Teapot's not like got a specific like... It's kind of just here as a get out of jail free card almost. It's not like a specific role. Oh, I'm unlucky. But that's the game we play. It's what we're here for. Cool. All right. I mean, I just fire off Shadow Ball, right? That's just what I would do. Obviously, then he just goes into his Mandibuzz, and we just have this like back and forth sort of game. But I could get Spit F drops. Could be annoying. I just want to click what's in front of me. I don't want to make too many over predictions, you know, because Nexus is kind of on the back foot, so he has to make a play. Yep. KYUREM comes in. I'm so glad that I stayed in, dude. So glad that I stayed in. Okay. That did... How much did that do? It did like 45%. Sinisha into KYUREM. Yeah, it's about... That's like a max roll. If he's not got any bulk, to be honest. That's like 40. Yeah, that's about right. If he's not got much bulk into him, then. I mean, honestly, we could just go Corv here. He doesn't have any hazards, or not much hazards at least. I kind of wanted to stay in Shadow Ball again. Maybe I should have done that. I'm gonna be so.
Mad. Ice beam. Okay, just ice beams. He specs. I'm not surprised. I cannot say I'm surprised. He specs KYUREM. That's okay. Specs KYUREM. I don't think we're living, unfortunately, now, because we were just like it's just doing a bit too much. He might be modest specs if anything. Specs into ice beam. I think it just gets a kill, to be honest, and I think we have to go into Hitmonlee and kind of get a kill of our own. I don't think I necessarily need Corviknight for anything. Corviknight kind of was for answer to KYUREM. I'm gonna roost. Ice beams. I think we just die here. Yeah, that's fine. Corviknight goes down. Corviknight goes down. Okay. Do I just send Hitmonlee in and rip here? Because, like, he doesn't have too many swap-ins. I kind of want to go... I feel like... do I just... Yeah, you know, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. Though... What do I do if he's... I want an Earthquake so bad predicting Okidogi to come in. That's what I want to do. But if he goes Mandibuzz, then it's kind of just like a nothing burger play. Obviously. It kind of puts me on the back foot a little bit. And we'll go momentum here. I think just Terra close combat is nothing to sneeze at. Hitmonlee into like Okidogi. Yeah, Earthquake is two-shotting it generally. High jump kick is doing decent damage into it. You know what? Let's just hit just a high jump kick. Let's just do it. He's gonna swap. There's no way he stays in. Plus, we do live a Ice Beam from a Specs KYUREM with this Hitmonlee build. It's really funny. Like, we just live a hit. Because Hitmonlee's got so much special defense. Okay. KYUREM takes a life. Comfey is not really a swap to this, I'm gonna be so honest. Comfey's gonna take so much damage here. Hitmonlee, I just need you to not miss, dude. Hitmonlee, please, do not miss. Let's go, my man! Your first and final battle with me. Okay, this thing's max physical bulk. Definitely. Definitely max physical bulk, dude. I'm not staying in against this. I think I just go Hatrisha. That thing is definitely max physical bulk, dude. There's no way. Yeah, that's like max physical bulk. Comfey. Well, maybe not max. It's very bulky. Draining Kiss. Yep, that makes sense. Draining Kiss. Okay. So I can just... I mean, what? I don't know what he wants to do here. I don't think he wants to stay in. I mean, does he go Jirachi? I might just Mystical Fire just as like a nice throw off, like... Yeah, we'll just Mystical Fire. I would love to... Yeah, there's not much he does against Hatterene here. He can't Leech Seed me or anything. Jirachi comes in. Cool. We're punishing Jirachi swaps every single time. Nice. Doing some good damage to it. See, at this point, I feel like he has to wish. Maybe. Does he have to wish? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if I just go Funeral again. Or if I just like Mystical Fire again. Well, no, I think I kind of need Hatterene here. Hatterene's too nice. I just don't like Body Press or Body Slam. It's genuinely kind of frightening. If he wishes... I don't think a Funeral's a good swap. Hold on. So I just Mystical Fire again. Let's do it. Because, yep, he has to wish. That's fine. I've not revealed Psychic Noise yet. Or, yeah, Psychic Noise. So now he has to protect. He doesn't necessarily have to protect, but I think he will. I think he will protect. And in that event, I can then bring in Gouging Fire again. Oh, he does not. Okay. Oh, is he bringing KYUREM back in? Okie dokie comes in. Okay. That's cool with me. Dude, if I Psychic Noise there, that would have been crazy. Dogi comes in. I mean, do I just Dragon Tail this? Or do I set up Sunny Day and then start Heat Crashing? I think Sunny Day's, I mean, what does he want to do? Maybe he just wants to knock off and get rid of my item and maybe poison me. I don't know if I want to drag something threatening in, but I don't want him to just swap directly to KYUREM. I don't know if he would, though. I'm just gonna Dragon Tail. Toxic, okay. Alright, dude. He must be running the item for the other ability, maybe? Guard Dog for what's his face? Hurt by poisoning. Wait. Oh, he's Guard Dog, of course, he can't be swapped. Yep, he's yep, okay. Cannot be forced to switch out. That is so sick. I thought that was only after being intimidated or something. I did not know how that worked. Okay, he is running Guard Dog. Good to know. Well then, okie dokie. Gouging Fire versus okie dokie. Oh, that's bad if he's like a setup set, I suppose. I might just start ripping Heat Crashes, to be honest. Like, what's better for me? Sun, and then he bulk up, and then I just start hitting Heat Crashes? Yeah, let's do that. Is he probably gonna bulk up? Surely he bulks up, right? The sun is out. Sun's out. Guns out. Bulk up, yep. I see. I understand it now. That's unfortunate, but I never had to fight this. Okay. I'm just gonna start hitting Heat Crashes. It's unfortunate because I do want this Gouging Fire for Ogre Pawn, but this thing is an immediate problem and I can't swap it out. So Drain Punching, of course. Okay. I don't know how much that Drain Punch did. I don't know if I should just Morning Sun here. I don't know if a Drain Punch plus Morning Sun kills me. I'll Morning Sun because I don't want to risk dying. He bulks up again, okay. This is hateful, Nexus. This is hateful. I wish I had Breaking Swipe now. Dude, if I had Breaking Swipe, oh my god. I had Breaking Swipe on this till the last minute. Alright, we just gotta do damage. Literally just have to attack. I think we just have to attack what's in front of us. And like, say goodbye to Gouging Fire, unfortunately. This thing's a problem. This thing is just too much of a problem. Yeah, we're dead next turn. Unfortunate. Gouging Fire is not an Ogre Pawn answer now. I don't know what I'd do about that. Okay. 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 Well, we just have to literally just do it. Like, we just have to attack. Oh, we got a crit. That doesn't matter. I mean, well, it does matter, but we're both down. Okie dokies out of the way. Huge threat gone. I mean, obviously I would have went into another Mon there to, you know. Unfortunate. I did not know how Guard Dog worked specifically. I thought it was like you had to be intimidated for Guard Dog to activate. That's poor planning on my part. But now Okidogi's gone. He doesn't have too many swaps for a Hitmonlee. So I say we send Hitmonlee in and just let him rip. That's what I think. That was ballsy of him, though. That was good. He's fighting back. He's fighting back. The wish, I honestly thought he would protect, but he made the play. If I used Psychic Noise there, that would have been nuts, man. But I was like, nah, he's gonna protect, and he counted on that. Jirachi comes in. Yeah. So Jirachi? I don't think it lives anything Hitmonlee wants to do. Obviously he's got protect though. I mean, I don't see why I don't just hit close combat, to be honest, and just kill this. Just get this out of my face. Oh. Wait, did he have Custap Berry? Or does Jirachi learn a priority? Dude, that is so unfortunate. Did he have Custap Berry? Can you get power? Wait. Did he have Custap Berry? To be honest, I probably should have thought, like, why did he send this in so comfortably? Wow. If that was Custap Berry, Jirachi, or something. No, it's not. It's literally leftovers. Wait. Why was he going first? I'm so confused. Sorry, I'm being dumb. He's all leftovers. Shut up, Callum. I'm being dumb. I'm gonna go into hat. What priority moves does Jirachi learn? Jirachi priority moves. Okay, I'm literally so confused. I don't know what that Jirachi was doing there. I don't know. I don't know what that was. I'm so confused. Yeah, of course, doubles. He's probably gonna Kyurem, right? Yeah, he's gonna start making plays. Ogerpon. Oh. Thankfully, the sun is up. So Ogerpon is weakened. Oh, there's only one more turn. No, I don't want to run. What the hell, dude? Oh my god, my heart just went into my ass. Okay. If he wants to Swords Dance, I'm gonna nuzzle him. His Ogerpon is obnoxious. I do wonder what his draw. I genuinely, I don't have the brain power for this right now. I'm stuck on what that Jirachi was doing. I don't think anything he does one-shots me though. I just think he's gonna Swords Dance. Right? Body aspect. Swords Dance, yep. Nuzzles. So now he's slow as hell. Now, do I want to just... The question is, do I need Hatterene? Do I need Hatterene here? Jirachi's gone. Do I need Hatterene? Hatterene's nice. Do I need Hatterene for anything? It's super nice. I kind of need it for Comfey a little bit. Comfey can be very annoying. Kyurem's a problem. I don't know how to play this. I'm gonna Psychic Noise just in case. Oh, he U-turns. Okay. I wanted to Psychic Noise in case he had Synthesis. Swords Dance, U-turn. If he goes Mad Buzz, that sucks. Kind of, a little bit. Maybe he just goes Kyurem? Well, no. I could just Fairy move, right? Mad Buzz, okay. Good swap. He's gonna see Psychic Noise here. Mandibuzz into Hatterene. Foul play, I think, is killing, unfortunately. Hatterene's attack is too high, dude. Did I make my Hatterene have 0 attack? I feel like I should have, but maybe not. No, I didn't. That's probably... Foul play's probably gonna kill. If he foul plays. So I then just maybe... I don't want to be with Poppy. He's gonna foul play or do anything like that, because... We're nice. It's not... This thing's nice. I need... Yeah, let's bring in Poppy. Maybe this is not the best play. Foul play, yep. Cool. Tanked it. Beautiful. Do you stay in with Mandibuzz here? What do you want to do, Nexus? Do you want to stay in? Should I start discharging? Should I Volt Switch? So if I Volt Switch and he stays in... Maybe I should just discharge? Foul play's not going to kill me. Maybe we can get power on something that comes in. Let's discharge. If not, we're probably two-shotting Mandibuzz, hopefully. We'll see. I should have... God, I should have realized that Okie dokie thing was a fumble on my part. I shouldn't have... Should have done more research. Okay, he just stays in. Cool. Paralysis. Is it gonna fully power? Because if it does, I'm so sorry, bro. He foul plays. Okay. Mandibuzz is trying to get the kill. To be honest, I kind of just want to Volt Switch. Does Volt Switch kill? I don't know if Volt Switch kills. How much health does he have? Like 30? Discharge done like 35, 35. Volt Switch should. I don't know if it does. Do I just click what's in front of me? Because then what does he go into? Just Comfey to Draining Kiss and stuff? I'm just going to discharge again. I think we'll just click what's in front of us. I don't want to Volt Switch, not kill it, and then have foul play damage into something else or let him roost, you know? Okay, he's going to go Comfey most likely, I think. Just to get the priority Draining Kiss. Do I let that happen? I'm not sure. Hold on. It's very defensive Comfey. Comfey, Calm Mind. It's not modest. It's definitely... There's no way it's modest. I'm just gonna... I don't think it's Life Orb either. I don't know if I've seen its item, to be fair, though. Versus Kilowatt Roll. Draining Kiss. Yeah, Draining Kiss probably kills me. Even if it's like bold max defense, I think Draining Kiss kills me. So then, in that case... What is it doing to Hatterene? Something like 11 to 12%. I could just Calm Mind, though. 31 to 37. It could just Calm Mind there, though, and then that would not be great. I think... Let's go Funeral. I don't want him to start Calm Minding is my biggest issue. Draining Kiss, yep. That did a lot, dude. That actually did a lot. Hold on. We got some new information. Sinistcha. How much did that do? That did quite a lot, actually. Did like 90 health? Oh, so it does have... It's definitely like modest, at least, I think. Maybe... it definitely has some investment, actually, in offenses. Okay. Do I just start spamming Matcha Gotcha and heal and stuff? I mean, obviously then he can just start Calm Minding. The Matcha Gotcha should be doing about half depending on the build. Shadow Balls, of course, got Spadef drops, and also can't miss, though. Let's just start clicking Matcha Gotcha, why not? If it draws, probably going to KYUREM, right? No. Ogre Pawn. Nope, KYUREM. Oh, if I Shadow Ball there, that would have been sick. Matcha. Oh, I miss. Okay. I've been getting pretty lucky, to be honest. This guy is a nightmare. This guy is a nightmare. But who wants to die here is pretty much the question. I like Matcha Gotchamon for being faster. Did we just sack Patricia? And then go Hitmonlee? I'm not sure. I like Hitrisha a lot for that thing. Oh, 2 Scarfers here. Let's go Poppy. We'll sack Poppy. We'll sack Poppy. We got 2 Scarfers. We should hopefully be okay. Maybe sacking Poppy wasn't the right play, but hey. We'll sack Poppy. Good job. Okay. Scarf Hitmonlee. Or... yeah, Scarf Hitmonlee. How much is he doing? Drain Kiss is doing like half my health, dude. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I want a high jump kick just to like start putting holes in his team, but Hitmonlee, Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake's not doing enough with the plus combat, unfortunately. Comfy just comes in though, right? And then what do? You know, kind of just going back to the same sort of scenario. This Comfy's a pain. Do I need to make a play? Maybe. Let's close combat. Let's just do it. Okay, he withdraws, he goes Comfy, of course. I mean, it's, I don't know. This Comfy is super annoying. Oh, Ogre. Okay. Super fair. He goes Ogre Pawn. Ogre Pawn dies to Hitmonlee. Woo, thank God. Comfy, of course. Let's go Funeral. Oh. Okay, dude. Okay. Okay, I see you, big dog. Understandable, have a nice day. I mean, Hitmonlee lives a Specs Ice Beam. Like, it just does. Unless it's, is it like, do I live if it's like modest Specs? I don't know if it's modest or... If it's modest Specs, there's a 25% chance that it goes. Okay. I think, unfortunately, we just have to Shadow Ball here. To take as much damage into this as we can. Dude, he's really... What else could I do? Because, like, Hitmonlee's kind of my win con. Do I just Shadow Ball this? Yeah, let's Shadow Ball it. So I'm gonna kill. But there's not much else I can do. I don't think, at least. Ugh. This is putting me into a position. This is putting me into an awkward position. I think I just Earthquake, to be honest. Maybe we just click Earthquake. Yep. Alright. Sick, dude. This Comfey might win it for him. I'm not gonna lie. This Comfey might win it for him. Then the question is, what does he want to... Does he just want to start draining kissing me? I don't know if I know his item or not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of in an awkward spot because I don't want to send Hatterene. I don't want him to Calm Mind because he then starts doing damage to Hatterene. Hatterene can live a hit as long as it's not Calm Minded up or anything like that. And then I guess we can Psychic Noise. I don't know. It's kind of an awkward one. This is an awkward one. I'm just gonna Earthquake. Draining Kiss. Okay, that does like 60%. Okay, he's like really physically bulky. He's really physically bulky, man. This is a rough one, man. This is so rough. Oh, what am I doing? What do I need to do? I think we just die here. But then Hatterene can... So then Hatterene lives. I can then Psychic Noise and stop him from using anything crazy. And then maybe just Draining Kiss back. And I don't know if that's going to be enough to heal myself, though. I'm kind of stuck. I think I just have to click Earthquake, regardless, right? There's not much else I can do. Either way, this has been a crazy match. And Nexus and I always have crazy matches. Nexus and I always have crazy matches. So I can't be mad. Literally cannot be mad. I got super lucky in this battle, too. Alright, Hatterene. Question is... What do I want to do? Do I just Psychic Noise here? And stop him from using a healing move? And then start Mystical Firing and Draining? Yeah, let's Psychic Noise first. Draining Kiss. We tank it. Beautiful. You might have U-turn or something, though. Does he have U-turn? I actually don't know. Psychic Noise. Nice damage. Super, super good damage. Alright, please. Just don't have anything crazy. Yes. Wait, no. No way. Oh my god. Critical hit struggle. You're joking. Recoil. No way. No way, dude. No way. No way. It's no longer prevented from healing. Okay. Do I just... I think I just Psychic Noise. I think we're good. Because he could just Synthesis here, right? Draining Kiss. Okay. No crits. You get some healing back. And that is going to be... Ooh. Jesus Christ. A 1-0 victory for the real Quanid. Nexus and I always have the best battles. I'm just gonna say it, man. Always cinema when I'm battling my boy Nexus. GG to him, dude. He put on a fucking show. He put on a fucking show, man. Oh my god. That was a great battle. Regardless of who won there, genuinely just he played so well. He played out of his skull. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hi everyone, welcome to my post-battle thoughts. So I've had some time to sit on it and think about it, and yeah, that battle was great. Nexus showed off how insane KYUREM is. KYUREM got 3 kills into my team. We knew Specs KYUREM was a monster, and I'm glad that we, I guess, prepared for it accordingly. And by prepared for it accordingly, we had Corviknight live 2 hits with Ice Beam, but Corviknight was chipped, unfortunately, so it wasn't able to. But yeah, no, we Hitmonlee was pretty much the answer to it. That was a stroke of genius by my boy Marcus, who actually watched back the battle and had some, I guess, feedback. So besides the obvious, protect Jirachi got confused. Jirachi got fully paralyzed. That's why Jirachi went first, but it said it was paralyzed, and that's why I freaked out, because I'm like, whoa, what's going on? What does Jirachi get? What do I not know? It was protect. I just forgot. I had just played Pokemon Go all day. I was super tired during that fight, so ignore that. Also, Kilowattrel using Discharge into Volt Switch. I don't think I said it in the video, but I thought I had used 2 discharges, and that's why I was like, wait, does Volt Switch kill? Even then, I'm not sure if using Volt Switch was the play, because I would take out the Mandibuzz, I would come into my Mon, and then he has then the initiative. So I think just doing the straight up killing Mandibuzz was the right play. I think I just wanted to try and get into Hatterene, but then he just brings in KYUREM, and then something dies anyway, right? Like, it doesn't really make a difference. But I don't know, I was so tired, I thought I used Discharge twice, and I thought Mandibuzz ate it that well for some reason. But yeah, some feedback Marcus gave me. I think the biggest bit of feedback was that close combat was better into KYUREM than Earthquake, because I mean, I knew that close combat does more, but I was looking at Earthquake. I think I was looking at like Earthquake. I can't remember the calc. I think Earthquake close combat into Comfey. I think Earthquake maybe did slightly more, but basically his feedback was, because I'm getting my defenses lowered, Comfey won't be able to heal up as much, because I think I get my defense dropped. Comfey comes in, Draining Kiss, and then I live on like really low health, and then go. He just doesn't get as much healing. Pretty much is kind of the idea from my Hitmonlee, because I'll have less health than if I had, because I used Earthquake. My idea was, I'm going to try and live the best I can, but what I should have been doing was making Hitmonlee take more damage, so when Comfey gets its final kiss off, it heals less. So it's easier for Hatterene to deal with. He also said that he doesn't think it was worth Sunny Daying into Okidogi, because obviously it will make Hurricanes less accurate for Kilowattrel to come in. I got lucky by it critting, of course. To be fair though, with how much health we did manage to get it down to, I think Kilowattrel Discharge probably would have been able to take it out, if I remember correctly. Another one was Psychic Noise into Ogerpon. Honestly, I probably should have Drain Kiss there. I think I'll agree with that. I think I was just like, I don't want Ogerpon to get benefited from the sun. I'm just gonna Psychic Noise and make sure it can't heal like the next turn or whatever. But he ended up just U-turning, and I don't think he even had Synthesis. But I don't know. At that point, I was like, I don't know if I even need Hatterene right now. I don't know what to go to. I'm just gonna click a button. But yeah, in regards to the sun one, I think it's hard to say, but I think the sun was okay. Obviously it worked out, but I think it was okay personally, because that was me weakening Ogerpon. I'm like, okay, my Gouging Fire is gonna die. I want to make sure the sun is up for Ogerpon, because otherwise his Ogerpon can come in and just hit something with Terra Water. But because the sun had an extra turn, he then had to Swords Dance instead of just ripping a Terra Water whatever. And then instead of just using it after the sun left, he just U-turned out, because he thought I was gonna swap to something else. I thought I was gonna swap to Sinistcha to take the Terra Water. Ivy Cudgel, that's the move. That move hits like a truck, by the way. So even if that was like maybe not the most optimal play, because obviously then Hurricanes with Kilowattrel are gonna miss, I think I'm still okay with it, because I wanted to make sure that Ogerpon, whenever I had to face it again, I want to make sure that Ogerpon had weaker Ivy Cudgels, even if it was just for a turn or two. Would the battle have played out the same? Maybe. Had I not used Sunny Day, maybe the same turn of events would have happened. Maybe he would have tried Swords Dancing in my face. But I noticed, because there was one turn of sun left, I'm like, there's no way he's going to rip an Ivy Cudgel right now. He's going to set up on me. And if the sun wasn't there, I don't think I would have as confidently guessed that he would set up on me. and maybe that's just a me problem, but I think the sun being there is the reason why the battle played out the way it was. Obviously, I don't. Maybe it would have played out better for me if the sun wasn't there. Who knows? Yeah, overall, I think we both played out of our skulls. The battle could have been anybody's game. Nexus actually messaged me after and said that if he just clicked Alluring Voice, he would have won. He was running Specs Comfy. Yeah, Specs Comfy, by the way. I've had this, I forgot I didn't tell you guys. Yeah, he was running Specs Comfy. So he had 2 Specs Mons, I had 2 Scarf Mons. But yeah, that is our first win. And that brings us to 1 to -8. I would have liked to have won with a better differential. But as long as I just keep winning games, my differential shouldn't matter. But when if I've got the same like win-loss record as someone else, there's no way my differential's gonna beat it. Getting 6-0 is rough, man. So I just got to work even harder. Next week, my opponent is Vandy, and we've got 4 new team members for the draft analysis. I'll cover it next week. 4 new Pokemon. I'm not going to tell you which 4 Pokemon we have because I want it to be a surprise. But the 4 Pokemon that we dropped was Hitmonlee, Cincino, Munkidori, and Sinistcha, which may seem like a surprise because I literally just used Hitmonlee and Sinistcha in this battle. But I think the Pokemon that I picked up make my draft a lot stronger, and I'm looking forward to you guys seeing and letting me know what you think of the changes. I've made it so my draft points aren't spread as thin, because right now it's like I've got 11 Pokemon, so my points are kind of like spread really thin. It's not like I've got 8 Pokemon and like a 1-pointer. My points are all like kind of equal, you know, and so my Pokemon are, for the most part, they're all kind of average, whereas a lot of people have really top-heavy drafts, which are pretty good. They're pretty successful. Next week, we're facing Vandy. I'm looking forward to it. This is his first draft league, and he's got a scary team, dude. I hope that the changes that we made to the squad will be enough to take on his team. His team is mighty. It's very strong. Thanks for watching the draft content as always, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later.